Sound, camera,
rolling.
All right, and action.
Holy crap, y'all. I was fighting for dear life with these.
Right,
I don't know what's going on. YouTube's losing its...
guys. All right, that was good. I'm thinking we get a wide angle, and then we're done.
Oh, YouTube is losing its gosh dang mind, and it's driving me crazy. I don't know what the heck was going on. I had a whole, like, oh, I want to start this a certain way. It'll be cool and right into the moment thing. And I was just constantly fighting for some stupid reason, YouTube. When, like, I've never had issues with, like, pulling YouTube chat over. I usually pull it over to my second monitor so I can read it and all that. But for some reason, I would, like, it kept saying error, something wrong. Like, you know, the stupid monkey from YouTube, it would say, like, can't reach the page or whatever. I had to completely clear my cache, and then it's still wrong. I had to log back in. Like, just constant bullcrap. Finally get it to work and pull up the chat, and now it won't let me drag it to the next window. So we're good to go. I think everything's running now. Hopefully we don't have any issues from there. We're just going to jump into it. If you guys don't know, the Backrooms movie comes out May 29th. I don't know why I'm saying that like I'm being sponsored by it for some reason. I'm not. That's not in the cards, but I'm excited for it. And I figured because of that, so this Friday, I think tomorrow technically, I'm excited for it. So I was like, you know what? I want to see, I love liminal spaces. That's just something I'm super into. I love the whole vibe of them. But I've never been able to, or I've never taken the time to watch this series that kind of spawned, like the Backrooms were popular beforehand, but this is kind of like what really helped reach its peak, I believe. So I was like, you know what? I want to hop in and see what this, because apparently I heard that the director, Kane Parsons, he's like, I think he's like 21 or something like that. He's one of the youngest directors, I don't want to say ever, but in a long time, that's doing like a huge budgeted film. And because of that, I was like, all right, I want to see what this guy is capable of. And apparently his original web series is connected to the movie. Like, you don't have to see the original web series to enjoy the movie, but it'll give you some expanded lore. And I was like, oh, heck yeah, we're definitely watching this then. So, and I was going to watch it on my own. I was like, wait, we'll just watch it on YouTube. Or let me just stream it then. Why not, you know? All right. Side lore aside, let me know if everything is good audio-wise. I'm still kind of finicking with that, so if that needs to be adjusted or anything, just keep me updated, please, so I don't...
Yeah, cool.
I think it may be drowning me out a little bit, so I'm gonna turn it down.
You got it?
Yeah.
Alright. But yeah, okay. That's all I had to say. What up, Cud? You just... a short film. The funny thing is, it's called a short film. The entirety of this is 2 hours and 49 minutes. Nearly 2 hours and 50 minutes. That's why I wanted to start this so much earlier, because I got stuff to do today still, but that's fine.
What is this?
Apparently this was all... I should probably not talk during a lot of this, actually. I tend to over-yap. But apparently a lot of this was made using Unreal Engine. It may have been Unity, but I think it was Unreal Engine. Pretty sick either way, though.
Is someone there?
Crazy how much just a VHS filter can take you, or a camcorder filter. Really covers up a lot of those imperfections that would come from doing stuff like this. Something like I regularly think about, like I get a lot of those videos on short form media apps that let you like, oh, pick this liminal space or that liminal space, and it's like sometimes it just looks so freaking cool. I'm like, oh man, I would just love to go there for like a week or two, just like the weird creative ideas people come up with. Liminal spaces are just such an interesting thing.
Hello.
Let me have found footage ask. I'm going through Perry's Underground. If you get lost there, it's over. Yeah, it's definitely that found footage type deal. I don't think I've ever heard of that though. Perry's Underground? That doesn't sound familiar. If it's something I want to look into though, I may. I always love finding stuff like that. I always love just finding series on YouTube. It's so hard to find like a story being told through YouTube. Like I try researching stuff, like some solid ones, some more niche ones, but I can never find like actual videos on it. It's like, oh, when you type in like YouTube original series, you get like stupid crap from like the early 2010s era when YouTube was trying to make TV shows and stuff. Oh, Paris.
What
City.
the hell?
You're good, you're good. What the heck is that?
What the hell?
I can't tell what that says. Oh. Don't move, stay still. Oh gosh. That sound is horrifying. I don't know if you can outrun that one, buddy. But yeah, I've heard about the Paris Underground City, or the, like with all the walls, the catacombs, I believe is what they're called. I'm surprised no one's tried to take advantage of this, like, the popularity of this. Like, I can't imagine it would be hard to set up an environment, like the hardest part was just getting the amount of land needed to make something like this. But making, like, a multi-story, huge environment, just with liminal spaces. Like, I've seen like little tiny pop-ups here and there of people doing it, but I want to see somebody do something major with it. Just make a really weird art exhibit of sorts with it. I'm going to the blue room before I go upstairs. You better back up those stairs fast, buddy. I've been watching Channel Zero lately. If anyone remembers that old series, it's like a TV show that. Oh, look, okay, it's the place from Gmod.
Holy shit! What the fuck is
I think the
this
Backrooms would be a great horror maze escape room idea. There's no way there isn't at least one escape room based off of the Backrooms. That would be, there's no way. There's got to be at least a few. But Channel Zero is telling a bunch of creepypastas, but like kind of reimagined. It's so funny because I'm getting off topic, but season 1 is such a messed up, mediocre, kind of interesting show. And then like it's an anthology, so it tells a new story each time. And then season 2 just skyrockets in quality. And I haven't watched 3, or I haven't watched 2, but I watched season 2 and 4. I'm watching through 4, and I'll get to 3 eventually.
This isn't real.
I think it'd just be a ton of fun to get in, be lost in an environment this huge. Obviously, it'd be a little more fun without all the monsters trying to devour you, but nonetheless, the concept alone just sounds really fun. growing up, I don't know if I've told this story on YouTube before, but growing up, me and my family, we used to work haunted houses, and because of that,
You gotta be kidding me.
we had giant environments, kind of like this. Like it was like old abandoned Toys R Us's or like A-Marts or things like that, like old enormous stores that we would buy out or rent out and turn them into haunted houses essentially. And like it would be like a 2 to 3 hour experience because it spanned the entire store. And because of that, it was so cool just going through those environments as a kid, not knowing what you'd see, getting lost in the maze constantly. It was a lot of fun. But I'd love to do something like that again. Channel Zero Season 1 is so upsetting because they start with heavy hitting stories and making them so mid. Yeah, you're not wrong. Ooh, what was that? I just saw like a little black dot. But that's kind of what the Backrooms remind me of. It's like setting up those horror. Ooh. Like, seriously, what is that thing? It's like a creepy... It kind of reminds me of Siren Head, if anyone remembers that. It's not that old, but it was kind of like a dust in the wind kind of moment on the internet. Oh, jeez. Slide or a direct drop? That was a little too predictable, I'm gonna be real. Oh, holy crap, okay. Who wants to bet to get that footage? He just ripped some stuff from Google Images or Google Earth or whatever for that. My cousin once got banned from a haunted house for punching a scare actor. Wait, was the actor 9 or was he 9? Either way, it'd be kind of funny. Awful, of course, but funny too. Because I mean, I was a scare actor when I was pretty young. Probably like I started probably around 9 or 10. Data not accessible, huh? Oh, I should say that we're watching the series in chronological order, based off... Yeah. I don't know if it's chronological order. It may be in release order. I'm not entirely certain. Somebody made a compilation of this, so... Archive.tar. He was 9. His older brother lied and said he was 13. Grown man scare actor. Aw, that's not as funny, but it is still funny nonetheless. Getting banned for that's a little... Like, I can't imagine it hurt that much. Oh, that was interesting. I wonder if that's a shot he took himself, or did he like make that in Unreal? It looks too realistic though. I don't think Unreal can do fabric folds like that. Or maybe these are just old photos that he distorted and changed around a little. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. That's a pretty intense punch from a 9-year-old. Never mind. Good lord. Dude had either some major fear or some power behind that fist. Probably a bit of both. I don't know, like, how deep the lore goes for this. Because the problem with the Backrooms is because it's been adopted by the internet, it's so hard to say what's, like, canon lore and then what's just been, like, manipulated by different people's perspective of the Backrooms. And, like, I think because it's been adopted by the internet, there's no true canon lore. I personally was never a huge fan of the idea of the Backrooms having monsters or anything like that. I thought the interesting part about it was that it was just an empty environment that was super unsettling to be in. I think putting monsters in it almost ruins the feeling of it. Like, it's the matter of the unknown. Like, if you know a monster's there, then of course it's going to be scary in its own self, but it ruins another sense of fear that would be there by itself.
On July 2nd, 1988, the Basin Research Facility tested its low proximity magnetic distortion system for the third time. Details regarding the results of the experimentation have not yet been released. During a press conference held in April of 1988, Ivan Beck, vice director of the Basin Foundation, described the intention of these tests, stating this program, if granted sufficient backing from the United States government, will offer a solution to all current and future storage and residential needs and save billions of dollars on property construction and management.
Okay, I was a little... They kind of lost me there when they made it a secret government experiment. I'm like, oh, that's kind of stupid. That's such an overdone thing. But then the way they brought it back was like, oh, it's to save money by having infinite time and space kind of deal in an alternate dimension almost. That's how if I understood it correctly. The audio was a little hard to understand. But that's an interesting way to go about that, actually. Still don't like the secret government thing just because that's such an overdone topic at this point, but it is believable at least. Federal law provides civil and criminal penalties. Oh, okay. Well, hope that doesn't apply here. Test number 6. They put a bad word there. What are those? Turbines of some sort? Modifications. Triple support beam on internal chamber 23A. Introduce 13 additive RF cavities. You have to be a pretty intelligent individual, I think, to come up, even if it's like a bunch of fake bullcrap, just being able to know how to put this information down to where it seems like it makes sense, I think takes a level of skill. The government would see the back rooms and see dollar signs. Well, yeah, of course. I won't get into that topic, but yeah. Okay, 1989. That's kind of interesting. I guess it makes sense with the camcorder, though. Like creating a map of some sort. I wonder how many people he got involved in this entire production. Like just voice actors alone, and if it was all him or if there's like a balance. Missing. Nicholas something. I wonder if anyone's tried calling that phone number, and if they have, like, oh, some Margaret Watson. Oh, I wonder if people tried calling those phone numbers. Yeah, it's always the 80s, isn't it? I'm really hoping we get past this era soon. I'm so tired of everything. Like, this is an older series. I don't know how old, honestly, but like, I'm not gonna give them crap for it. But just, I'm talking generally. Like, can we stop 80s and 90s nostalgia baiting? It's so... We've been doing it longer than the freaking 80s and 90s have been around. It's so tiring. We've nostalgia baited those two generations longer than those two generations have existed. At least independently from each other, not combined. I think partly why, especially in the horror genre, why we still get stuff in this medium, why we still get videos, I can't talk, while we still have stories set in the 80s and 90s in the horror genre specifically, is because cell phones weren't as prevalent back then, so it was easier to separate characters from each other. Sorry, I'm talking way too much during this.
Stop. Hold it. I don't know. I've never seen this like that. It may just be part of the environment.
Oh, what's going on here?
What makes sense? Why would they be identical to you? This makes no sense. This wasn't in the last report? No, this is definitely new.
From a distance, he looked like Abraham Lincoln.
It's organic. Be some kind of fungus?
What up, Valentine? Oh god, that hurt. Wasn't expecting the flashbang there. Like, I'm tired of just nostalgia bait as a whole, ironically coming from me. It's overdone. Like, yeah, I'd like to see some 2000s nostalgia bait. Mainly referring to the Ninja Turtles, to be honest, but
around 5 days ago, but
in general, yeah.
Due to the severe tissue damage,
just leave the 80s and 90s behind for a bit.
It's hard to say for sure.
Oh dang, he's really degenerated? Is that the word?
The cause of death was likely malnutrition. I was able to recover most of the digestive tract.
That is more than a lack of nutrition, buddy.
Things start to deviate from what we would consider to be natural. The decomposition process appears to have been stunted somehow. It's like portions of the body stopped decaying and were sustained. Other areas, however, were completely overtaken by culture. So I took a couple samples of some of the material here. At first, I thought it was an aggregated collection of Pseudomonas fluorescens, but it seems to be closer to a mutated strain of simple hay bacillus, which it should be completely benign, but well, really, I don't know what to make of this. Mr. Beck, may I ask where this subject came from?
Did his eye just move? To answer your question, Valentine, you haven't really missed much. All we know right now is that the Backrooms was founded by the government, and they were gonna get it. They were going to, they were trying to figure out a portal there so they could use it as an infinite land resource to basically save billions of dollars buying land in the real world. And then now there's people have gone missing because they've just fallen through the world. And that was one of the bodies one of the scientists found, and that they were seeing how he died exactly. It was kind of unclear. I don't remember there being any like, I'm not saying you're wrong, Mochi, I'm not aware of any off the top of my head of any World War II horror movies. I've always preferred, for internal use only, I've only preferred more local, like in the home kind of horror stories.
Research and development
Not
team.
specifically in the home, but more personal.
In this short, informative video, you will be briefed on the required protocol in regard to Project KV-31, as well as receive an overview of future development plans. What is Project KV-31? Project KV-31 pertains to the study and development of the async low-proximity magnetic distortion system. For the sake of convenience, you may hear your peers refer to the project under any of the following titles: The Machine, The Door, The Back Rooms, The Complex, Hallways.
I think the only one I've ever heard besides the Backrooms is the Complex.
These terms outside of the async research facility is strictly prohibited. The threshold without guided supervision.
That's like the portal into the world.
Never enter the complex alone. All expeditions are to be comprised of no fewer than 3 individuals.
Okay, I'm already seeing a connection to the movie. I was gonna say something, and I forgot what. Crap. Oh, I thought about after watching this, we could watch the Wendigoon explain video, but then I looked at it, and I think the video is just as long as the series itself. So I'm like, never mind. I don't got that kind of time. I don't have the attention span for that either.
Yeah, but that was 2 weeks ago. I'm not going to be doing anything about it now.
Yeah, I could listen to it, but I don't think I could watch it in my free time. I mean,
there's too many variables.
is the audio good for y'all? Is it? Can you hear it? And it's not overpowering me either.
I'm going north. Guys, do you hear this? Hey guys, do you hear this? Hey! Guys. Guys? George? Open!
I haven't finished the last 2 Creepcast episodes yet, so I'm not caught up.
Hey!
You got separated, huh? That's gotta be stressful. You should always just have, like, be chained together so this doesn't happen. Like, literally have a chain, like, wrapped around each other's waists. Or some kind of radar system or something, I don't know. What an interesting looking room. Like a choir would be held here, almost. Why did it say applause? You know, thinking about it though, what is the point of those hazmat suits? I guess that's assumed that the air in itself is unbreathable for humans to some extent. Is the environment shrinking? Like as he gets closer? I can't tell. If that's just a weird camera trick. It's like pitch black in there. Oh. Oh my gosh, that's so bright. Dude, I turn around. It's crazy how quick I'd be tearing through the Backrooms Roblox games with common sense. Played any of the Backrooms games. Holy crap, what is that? There were wheelbarrows? Like a pseudo house almost.
are you?
I'm just waiting for something. Like, they're clearly doing, like, a long build-up to make it uncomfortable and uneasy. Waiting for them to do something just, like, out of pocket on you, you know? I am glad they're not leaning too heavy into the monster yet, though. Like, they showed it initially to drum up interest. Oh. So this must be some kind of room that's already been created by the government, then? Because he had a key card. Right? Or at least he had access to this room.
Hello?
Oh, maybe not.
Hey!
The way they just kind of don't do anything during the, like, those are moments I'd be booking it, you know? I don't know where, but no, I would not be sitting there. Oh, I'm gonna do the annoying YouTuber thing real quick. If you guys are watching the stream and enjoying it, do me a favor, hit the like button. Also, subscribe and share the video around with your friends if you can. Just helps me out, is all. I'm not gonna go on long about that. Just want to bring it up. March 5th, 1999. I don't remember the last day. I know it was 99. Or, sorry, not 1990 is what I meant to say. Yeah, it's been a few months. Looks like it's been kind of abandoned. Oh, never mind. Very wrong on that. They're setting up tiles and... Huh. It's interesting that they're even able to do that. I didn't think it was going to be an environment that they would be able to obstruct at all. It seemed like the world would be kind of alive almost to prevent that sort of thing. I guess I was wrong. Kind of like a... 7 modified video cameras are optimally positioned along lateral division A. Each camera has been modified to send out an alert and begin recording. I didn't get to finish that. But I see what they're doing. They're trying to get every position. Why not just put more cameras out? I feel like you're the government. You can afford it. Just put out more cameras. Interesting that they don't have them, like, throughout along... Like, why not just put them alongside each corner? Or not corner, alongside each path. You could just cover it all. There's no way that, like, if they were able to afford to make a dimensional portal, they had enough funds to where they could put a camera for each hall. I'm just saying. The government's not lack on wasteful spending. The following is a compilation of all detected motion alerts received during the night of Monday, March 5th. Motion detected. Oh, there's something. I don't know. Oh, okay, it's just people. Did they have motion detector cameras back then? They probably did. I can't imagine that's super high tech. Returning researchers, yeah. Superior passes camera 6. How do you identify who is who in the situation, though? Do they have, like, tags that are invisible to us, or threshold barrier closed? Okay. TBD. To be determined. Should have grabbed like a fidgety toy to keep myself physically moving. Of course, the mic failed. It's kind of funny that these things seem to only happen at night. How do the monsters and entities of this dimension know that it's nighttime in the real world? Like, what causes them to be like, oh, yep, this is the time to, oh. That's kind of interesting. Image upscaled plus enhanced. Did you upscale back then? Was that thing you could do? Oh, it's like a person. Like some legs. Courtesy of Oak Ridge National Laboratory, conducted on May 10th, 1982, under the supervision of Philip R. Heyman. The red circle reminds me of those ghost sighting videos. There's like, oh, I just talked to Shrek at 3 a.m. Those kind of stupid videos almost, or Shrek's dead wife or something stupid like that. Very brain rotted, like only 4-year-olds would click kind of videos. So this is about this is 8 years in the past. I'm not really sure what's... It's just them discovering the ability to open a portal into the Backrooms? Interesting. It just looked like a bunch of mechanical toothbrushes put together to point in a circle, and light emitted from it for some reason. May 6, 1990, documented by Marvin E. Lay. Hawkins lab at it again. Typical. Stranger. I wouldn't be surprised if this does have some kind of like Stranger Things reference. I don't know how old the series is. I don't think it's that old, so it probably isn't like at the peak of Stranger Things hype. So maybe not.
Yeah, we just... Nobody's coming. Yeah, I think we'll leave it like that. Yeah, you know, it's gonna call that from Oak Ridge or cities around there. Yeah, it's difficult to people down here. You know, have you looked at my timetable?
Check 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Mark. Mic check.
You're all good. This is Marv. 1, 2, 3. Marv. Mic check. 1, 2, 3.
Finally, some clear audio.
This is George. Mic.
This is insane to me that this was done by just some dude. It's not like a whole lot is going on or anything, but still, just the production value seems pretty well done. Did you see how he looked like he was taking a step, then he took a step back, and then he kept going once the guy looked at him again? Like, he was aware that he was being looked at. I bet someone's probably taken this full video and put it onto a VHS tape. Somebody should just, like, take these videos, make a bunch of them, put them on VHS tapes, and then put them in a bunch of thrift stores throughout the world, completely unmarked. Maybe something ominous on it.
After the presentation.
When does that go to?
Something I'd like to do just for the fun of it.
What day will the tour be over?
From the 7th to the 10th. Next report out? Yeah, should be good. Alright, end the day tomorrow, I think. Go to cable. Okay.
Just imagine being some grandma who picks up a bunch of VHS tapes at a thrift store. She's like, oh, I wonder what's on this one. She starts watching it and starts freaking out, thinking she found some kind of government secret tape that somehow got into her local thrift store. I feel like she's being watched at all times. She starts going a little schizo on him. Go a little crazy in her golden years. There's one girl on TikTok who has put all types of YouTube horror series on VH. I don't think I've seen a girl specifically do it. And maybe it was a girl. I'm not entirely certain. But there's someone I've seen on TikTok who, like, they put Over the Garden Wall on VHS. Honestly, that show seems perfect for VHS. They put all the Sonic movies on VHS. It's just such a... And they sell, like, the cover art and stuff you can buy on their Etsy. It's cool. That's where my mind went. It's someone's grandma. That's what would be so funny, though. It's becoming more and more popular for Gen Z to go to find physical media through thrifting and stuff like that, because physical media is making such a big comeback lately, thank God. At least through young adults. And, oh, I always hated these segments.
Oh, wow. This is new.
I always die in these. So, Gen Z would know what this is, which would ruin the fun of it.
Looks like carpet on all sides.
7:35.
Visibility falls off pretty quick. Might be at an angle.
Over the Garden Wall actually just got its first Blu-ray release recently. I really want to pick it up. It's just, I have the DVD, but I want to pick up the Blu-ray. I just haven't been able to justify spending money on it lately.
Assembling a walkway would be redundant. For all we know, it's just another dead end.
Oh, they were smart with the chain, or the rope.
Alright, I'll take a look. Go notify Cloud.
That's kind of funny, but I see Shrek 2 DVDs all the time. Like one DVD or one movie I was looking for all the time was Click, the Blu-ray for Click, Adam Sandler's Click.
Everything okay?
Couldn't find it anywhere.
Marvin, get the camera over here.
Across?
Fine, just hurry.
Okay.
I don't know about hurrying on that one.
Okay, just, 1 moment, alright?
Okay.
Imagine a hand just reaches over and yanks you down.
Yeah, I'm going. Walking on normal ground. There's nothing even there.
Oh, pretend like that.
Watch it.
I looked down to read chat and I didn't see what happened. Oh, he's alive.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Are you injured?
I think I pulled something in my shoulder. I'm a bit dizzy, but no, I'm fine.
Where are you? Can you describe your surroundings?
It's different. Like a room up there, but the architecture's the same, but the wallpaper is different. It's a bit greener. Hold on, I need to see if...
Is there like a...
Nope.
No, never mind. It's a wood panel.
I'm not reaching the tunnel I fell from. The opening comes out through the wall, but it's too high.
Okay, just stand by and stay put for a moment.
Got it.
Let's see if y'all can get a rope and toss it down to him.
Seems to be fine. I'm recording, but who knows what the output will be like.
Mark, make your way back over to this side. Carefully.
Do we have another camera? I need to get this.
Watching old shows like that on VHS is so fun. I'm not one for bothering with VHS tapes typically, but some shows, like, I love getting Scooby-Doo tapes and, like, anime on VHS, because it's just a different vibe watching on there. Especially if you have an old CRT to go with it. But yeah, you can watch it with modern TVs, but it doesn't hit the same. It's not even like a nostalgia thing, it's just genuinely it looks different.
What was what?
They didn't hear that scream.
I don't know.
I didn't hear anything up here.
Sounded like... I think there's somebody down here.
What?
I hear yelling. Like, a person is yelling.
What, a person?
Yeah.
The world is, like,
That
weirdly
makes no
bent.
sense. Are you sure you're not just hearing us?
No, it's definitely not from you.
Always weird when there's like these giant holes of sorts. I don't know, like the wall is lifted almost. It's so funny to me, like how, like, I think like the location of where you live matters dramatically what you're gonna find thrift store wise, obviously. But it's interesting because like you can see like a culture that is created around where you live based off the stuff you find at thrift stores. It's so funny.
Stay at the hole. George will be back any minute, then we can assess the situation from there.
Ooh. Anybody hear me? I think is what he said.
But what if Miller's right about the null zones?
Even if that's the case, I agree with Mark. It's not worth the risk.
Like some weird suburban neighborhood.
Marvin? Marvin, do you copy?
That a little... Oh no, it's a fire hydrant. I thought it was a kid just standing there.
Can you hear me?
Marv, what are you doing?
I'm trying to find them. I know how to get back. It's fine.
You're getting overconfident, buddy. Why not tell them what you're seeing? Like, I have I think like 5 or 6 different Dragon Ball Z tapes completely sealed in VHS. And it's like, I want to open them to watch them, but it's so cool to find sealed Dragon Ball tapes. They're not worth anything. I looked it up out of curiosity, but it's just cool to have, you know?
Hello?
Boy, I'd be running so fast. I think horror movies are fun to watch on VHS too, because, you know, it has that analog feel to it. It's a little different. Dude, you're actually going inside. I'll never understand horror movie and show pro tags, or like, I don't know if you want to say pro tag.
Can you hear me?
Why do they have the most enormous balls possible to just like take up front whatever they have mild interest in finding? Just like, yeah, I'll be fine. Are those TVs?
Okay.
Oh no, there's signs.
This is odd.
Dude, this whole place is odd.
There are inverted turn signs in this room coming out of the carpet.
They're inverted? What do you mean by that?
Mirrored. They're not oriented properly.
The amount of maybe haunted porcelain dolls has decreased shockingly. People like their possessed dolls, I guess. I think it's more so no one's buying them, so they're throwing them away. Like in the toy section at my local thrift store, there's just this huge pile of porcelain dolls that never get touched.
Sun camera?
I think I'm losing you. Just stand by.
Looks like someone's been sleeping there.
Repeat, Marvin, do you copy?
This is Marv?
Okay. Good, we read you.
Kind of crazy that they've had their signal reach this entire time. He's pretty good distance now. I thought it'd disconnect by now.
I think someone's been living down here.
Living down there? That's not possible.
Why do they constantly question everything he says? It just drives me kind of nuts. He says something and they're like,
hey,
that thing you just said?
Can you hear me?
Question mark. I'm like, okay, we get it. Place is weird.
Can you repeat that? Marvin?
That's not a person.
What is it?
That is not a fucking person!
Potty mouth.
Marvin, talk to me. What do you see? What's going on?
Oh no. He got up fast and grabbed the tape recorder. Shut the door.
George, it's immediate. Marvin, what's going on?
This guy runs really slowly. I'm sure it ain't easy running in a hazmat suit, but still. Was it chasing him? I couldn't tell. I was half expecting his legs to be grabbed. Like, where's he planning to go? He's trapped if he tries to go back there.
George.
Okay, I'm here. Send it down.
Gonna take a moment. Grab it yeah, hold it.
You should have said something, because I could have prepped it. This guy must be fit, because he's not breathing super heavy.
Stand clear, we're sending it down.
Brother's about to get splunked. Oh, did he make it? Oh, you could very easily reach him there, so.
Sorry, can you repeat that? Pardon?
That's not a person.
What is it?
That is not a fucking person!
Right, moment, talk to me. What do you see? What's going on? Talk to us. What's happening?
Why does it look like they're about to slowly walk into a spaceship to go to the moon? Ah, a scientist. I'm curious, does that mean that this is partly filmed, like, actual real life? Because that looked like an actual person. Though the way he's walking doesn't look very realistic, but that could just be him purposely walking kind of funky. Okay, some of this must be actually filmed with real footage. That's interesting. I thought it was all unreal. Okay, definitely real. Interesting, okay. This footage is higher quality than any 80s film, though, so I guess this is no longer, like, found footage at the moment. This is just movie footage. I guess, I don't know what to call that. Like, in-universe, or not in-universe, it's to the viewer only.
Sorry, can you repeat that? Pardon?
Can he look any more distraught? That guy, he's just focused. It's just a really tall person. What do you mean? I'm sorry, that's hard to take seriously. He just looks really upset about it. Put a red circle around so we can see it. Exactly. Like, how are we supposed to see this, man? you end up making an OST like this? Like, how do you have the mind to write music to sound like this? It's very specific. It's very fitting. Weird. Don't get me wrong, the Backrooms is cool, but I prefer liminal spaces that kind of explore, like, further than just the Backrooms, you know? Like, I like it when they get, like, really out there. Like Vivarium, I believe is the name of it. It has Jesse Eisenberg and some other actress I don't remember the name of. It's like an endless suburbia. It's super off-putting, but it looks super cool. That's not the idea thing I had in mind, but or like kind of like a hyper-realistic Candyland. Like, it doesn't look like a cartoony Candyland, but it's like a never-ending hyper-realistic Candyland. And like, but all the candy's poisoned for some reason, or like you can only eat specific candies on this specific day. Like, you can only eat green gumdrops on a Wednesday at 2 in the afternoon. Oh, what the heck is that? Oh, that's a person. I'm trying to think. What's another example? Oh, they're walling it off. Why'd they do like a long transitional period? Like, it was supposed to take forever to put up that one. Well, never mind. Government. Keep forgetting. It took 2 weeks to put up those 2 pieces of plywood. What is that? Interesting. Oh, an elevator. Okay. How do you even begin to install something like that? Oh, good. An entire car just... Ooh. Alright, here we go. You're gonna have the car just bust through the door? Or through the wall, I mean. It's a simple logo, but I like it. Async Research Institute.
The world around us is ever-changing. Throughout this past century, we have seen the advent of countless innovations that have completely reshaped life as we know it. But with all of this growth comes a number of undesirable byproducts. Byproducts that, if left unchecked, have the potential to irreversibly scar our modern world.
Oh, fun. Can't imagine them even remotely actually caring.
Is projected to increase exponentially in the coming decades, we must account for these never-before-faced challenges in ways equally never before considered. Here at
Nuking, California?
we believe we have found the solution. The low proximity magnetic distortion system. What is the low proximity magnetic distortion system?
California's a little
Using
lower.
32.
Oh, I didn't get to read that.
Will be distributed across all points, allowing for cargo and personnel to seamlessly pass through their designated threshold.
It's kind of like how people use the nether in Minecraft to travel greater distances than it actually is. Like, you could basically walk like 20 feet in the nether and it would take you like 200 feet in the real world.
Future models will be able to span entire rooms, allowing for the transfer of larger
That's how I'm
vessels
seeing it, at
and
least.
equipment.
dimensional storage. It's an interesting way to see the route it's taking so far. Definitely would not have expected it to take like a... I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, like I wasn't expecting to go like a consumer route almost. Which obviously they're gonna figure out how to fix. Or not fix, they're gonna figure out how to... I don't know what I was trying to say there, I forgot. So they're, instead of like having extreme overconsumption, their thought process is, let's just use this weird infinite void that we came across. Or not void, this weird infinite world somehow. We're just gonna use that as our sense of storage facilities now. Like they're turning it into a mall. I wonder how he made this. Like, did he draw all this? His goodness. Not like complex art or anything, but still. Must have taken some time for sure. Dang, a whole subway system. It looks like just someone's home. Oh, okay, it says residential this way. Curious. Is it conceptual, or is that actually occurring? That's another question. And do they have questions to where the power may be coming from to light this environment? Can you turn the lights off? Because if I'm living somewhere, I want to be able to turn the lights off, you know? Okay, that's this concept, so this all must be conceptual. Oh, that's a nice looking house. Very 70s vibe, almost. Like, future 70s. What was that?
There we have increased wiring and first of
Kind of looks like an N64 character. See, that doesn't look real. That looks like they're going through a video game right there. Okay, it looks like it's like 3D model someone set up to showcase what it's supposed to look. Yeah, okay. I wonder how he did that. I'd like to see the behind the scenes. He may have behind the scenes. I don't know. But I'd like to see how he made this whole series. I love watching stuff like that. Just seeing how people come up with these ideas and go about doing them. Oh, that was bright. Somebody start making some like music to this beat real quick. That's far less annoying of an alarm than you'd expect it to be. There it is. There's the annoying one. He's kind of walking around like a zombie. That's never a good sign, huh?
From the Ascent Research Institute in San Jose, California. I'm trying to get hold of my supervisor, who I believe is currently staying at your venue. Ivan Beck. Yes, that'd be great, thank you. Hi. Hey, it's me. Do you have a second? Fair point. So I've got a bit of a problem going on over here. About 45 minutes ago, I was called back down to KB31 because apparently, while the Department of Energy was reviewing our contract, an employee managed to set off the complex motion sensors. Yeah. Actually, that went perfectly. We've got all the initial signatures, and the contract should be executed by next week. I'm glad to hear it. Back to the problem though. So I get called down to figure out why we have a fully suited employee in the complex after hours on an off day. Well, I have no idea who this is. He's definitely not on the project. Well, I tried to talk to him, but he's completely disoriented. He doesn't seem to know where he is or who I am. Yeah. He said his name was Peter Tench. Ivan? Probably over the cameras. I'm the last one here. Everyone else is headed home. No, it's just me. Wait, hold on. This isn't him, is it?
Who is him? Elaborate.
Okay, so you may be wondering what I'm doing. Recording a square of tape in my garage. I swear I've not gone crazy. There's a very good reason for this, and if you just give me a moment here...
That's not a crazy person to say.
You can see for yourself. Okay, I don't think it's worth trying to explain what's gonna happen here. You just have to see it to believe it. So I've got some wood chips here. Just a bunch of wood. And just watch this and prepare yourself because it's really freaky. Watch the square. Look at that. Gone.
That's interesting.
They're
There's
gone.
a specific piece of the ground.
Right,
it's
I'm
not
gonna show
just
it again, just because wood chips was a little bit of a weird example. But here's a
freak
baseball.
accident.
All right, and just watch. Gone. It went into the floor.
It looks like freaky editing more than.
I'm gonna do a couple tests now. I've got
Put
this
something
tape
in
measure
slowly.
here,
Don't just drop it
and
in.
I'm just gonna let that down and see how far it goes.
Okay, exactly what I just said. Okay, interesting. I wonder how they did that.
I feel it's like vibrating.
Oh. Huh. It's like it didn't like that, so it sucked her in all the way.
Where am I? Hello?
Hmm.
Are you kidding me?
See, this is what I was talking about. It looks like it's going a more personal route this time. I like that. She's smart to be turning corners like that hesitantly. Is that one of those trap doors that you like drop garbage down? Opens up a bit. Oh, kitchen. Thank.
Hello?
It has like a, you see how it has a thing to where smoke escapes from, but there's no stove. It looked like it was just part of the counter. Ooh. The world slowly just becoming visible as she inches. Oh, a light switch. As she inches further in. I wonder how he did. Oh my god. Oh.
What is this?
It's not what I thought we were looking at. It's so squanched. Excuse me. Like, it's interesting to see where, because this is sticking almost exclusively to backrooms. It feels like it's not going into like the pools or anything along those lines. It seems like it's only done like a suburbia and the backrooms for the most part.
It's just a couch.
I like to see the pools may be a bit harder to do.
What is this place even for?
To her knowledge, this is just like underneath her garage for some reason.
Hello?
Oh, what's that? There's gonna be a body. No? Okay, I thought it was like a splatter of like black ink kind of deal, like with that other dead body. No?
Okay, that's,
There's rebar, which is interesting. I didn't think there'd be rebar to support the
Hello?
rooms.
Is there anybody in there?
She's polite, I guess. She didn't just walk in. I thought she was about to stick us through the keyhole. Oh, she is.
Can't see.
Gotta be something freaky in there. Oh, no. Weird she put the camera through the keyhole before her own eye.
Okay, there's gotta be a staircase, right? Elevator or something? How do people get in here?
That's... oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was like a window, but no, it's just a step up. She hasn't looked at those at all. I mean, we've seen like 2 or 3 of those now. Be the first thing I think to look into. Push it in or something.
Okay. Who the fuck built this place? What? What's a ramp?
It's so funny where internet horror has gone. Because, like, back in the early days of the internet, we would have gotten, like, Slender Man kind of deal. Like, you know, just very obvious jump scare bull crap. And this is such a step up in all the ways. Like, production value
Hello?
and storytelling and all
Is
that.
there anybody here? Oh. What in the world? Okay,
Panel. We don't know where this takes place in the timeline either of how this is occurring. What could that possibly be? The only way back out, I would imagine, is go to where she came from and try and get to the top of the roof. I don't know how she could do that. She could take those chairs and see if she could wiggle her way back up. Tap them or something. Though they were thin, so they wouldn't be very sturdy. I would be scared to go down there because it's so pitch black. I think that it could just be a hole that drops you.
What is that?
That looks crazy realistic right there. Somebody had a poo-poo stain on the carpet. Absolutely splattered it.
Wallpaper? Oh.
They must have saw the monster while running. Oh, that's the car. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Probably gonna be a dead family in there, or at least a person.
Okay. This better still be recorded.
You should be able to look at it and tell, I think.
What?
Absolutely annihilated.
I don't even get in here. How did this even...
Those walls are pretty dense then if they didn't bust through it. They don't... Oh, okay, so they like stumbled out, it looks like. I wonder if they like die, they turn into the monsters that haunt this place. That would make sense, right?
This looks more normal. Hello?
New environment. Interesting. You notice how the girl doesn't have a shadow? That bothers me.
Hello?
That blood? It looked too black to be blood.
Is there someone in here? Hello? Do you need help?
Like you can offer it, even if they did.
Please don't be a dead body. Please don't be a dead body.
I don't know, in a situation
Hello?
like this, a dead body may be better. Oh, bed.
Okay, what the hell?
Back
What
here.
is this?
That's some Stranger Things looking bullcrap right there.
Is it like plant? What?
Oh, there's a picture. That's different.
What is that?
Looks vaguely familiar.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Run, woman. Does she look like extravagantly short? She looks like she's like maybe not 4. She's like maybe 5'2". The guess isn't like extravagantly short, but I don't know. Maybe the environment's just really large. Oh, balls. That one got me. Green. I don't know about that one. Slide, lady, slide. She ran that pretty effortlessly, actually. How'd she do that? That was way too steep to be running. So she's going to that door that was locked, or the hole maybe? I'd be scared to jump down there. Okay. Oh, she's going into the pools, I think. Oh, yep, there's the pools. Or, kind of, yeah. The water looks too flat. Like it should be reacting to her footsteps a little bit, I think. They look too still. Oh, how'd she get her camera up there with her? I'd be scared to run in an environment like that because it'd be slippery. Obviously, you still gotta run, but still. Oh, okay, it's carpeted again. Your thought process is let me get in a trapped area and we're really tight where it'll be harder to escape. Good strategy. Holy nuts, okay. That was the last thing I expected to happen. Okay. Sure, why not? This kind of reminds me of like, oh, you know, another really fun subliminal space is like an abandoned mall. I love going to abandoned malls. Those are always fun. Or like the ones that are like on a dying way. Thankfully, well, no, never mind. But a lot of malls are like, there's a lot of dead ones, and then there's like straight up abandoned ones. What was that? That was weird. No fishing this side. Why not? It looks like people may actually be dressed in a 90s-esque attire. So this is either actual... I don't know, I feel like 80s and 90s video cameras weren't this low quality. I think he had to, like, distort it to a dramatic degree, almost. At the real deep lore divers here, we're looking at those gravestones and like, oh, some of these gravestones were from 2002. This isn't lore accurate, or something like that, you know. All right, we're getting more of the blacked out faces. Interesting. Kind of makes me think like going through like that Fruitiger era Wii vibe almost, like going through like a Wii game. I'd like to see some Fruitiger era level horror stuff. I think there's someone making a Fruitiger era style horror game. I could be wrong, but I feel like I've seen that before. I'm glad that's an era or a genre that's coming into play soon. It's such a interesting vibe, and I'd like to see it expanded on in a more unique way. Is that supposed to look like a creepy face, or is that just my eyes making something up? I thought they were awfully still for a second. I'm like, why are they standing so still? And I realized it's a picture. Oh, there's that same picture. Okay, how does that come into play? It doesn't look like it's fake. Never mind. It's facing the same way. I thought it was like looking more towards us, but it was always looking more towards us. How do you even plan to script something like this or storyboard it? Or is it just kind of like making it up along as you go, because I feel like that's kind of how this storytelling would work. I think that's how I would go about it. I don't think I'd storyboard much of it. I try to keep consistencies among story plot points, of course, and like make sure nothing's out of the order, but I think I would just make things up as I went with this with this kind of storytelling and hope it made sense. But some people's brains just work different. Honestly, this isn't as scary as I thought it'd be, but I think it would probably matter if it would probably be scarier if I stopped yapping so much. But then it wouldn't be a blind reacts, now would it? This is the first time we've done that. I guess I should have introduced this as a blind reacts, shouldn't I have? It's not like it's an incredibly unique title or anything, but still. Like, because I'm just doing something different. We don't usually do things like this on YouTube. I used to do these quite often back on the Twitch. Oh, shouldn't have said that, but over on Twitch I used to do those relatively frequently. A while in the earlier years. Kind of had to stand still on that for a while, though. I just thought it'd be fun to do these in preparation for the new movie coming out. I don't know why I'm over-explaining it. You guys knew that at the beginning.
I think we should have enough room to unpack over there.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Is it supposed to be kind of like a Mars rover? You can just send out and not worry about it dying, and it'll send direct footage to your computers or something?
Say 3 at the very least. It'll take 7 trips that way, I think.
Great.
You sure forklifts on here?
Watch your hands.
I find it so funny that basically that they walled off this one area with just plywood. And they're like, yep, that's fine. No one will mess with that whatsoever.
Yeah, we're just assembling now.
There's the tape roller right there, I just realized that. I wonder what the range on this thing is. See, I feel like right here, because it's just a robot, the horror factor's kind of lost on it a bit. Because, like, who cares if the robot gets destroyed, you know? And we know monsters are out and about, so it's just kind of... Alright, when's it gonna happen?
And then you're going to want to stop up here.
Dramatically slower, too,
Just a
so...
bit to the right. Carry on forward and head into that gap over on the left.
Notice how it has tank controls like it's in Resident Evil? I guess this was in, like, 89... No, this is in 1990 now, so I guess we didn't have 3D video games yet. So I guess they didn't have, like, optimized great controls yet. That's fair. I was gonna sit here and criticize them, like, why didn't they just design it like a video game, how we do in modern times? But then you put 2 seconds of thought and realize why. Did the environment change? I don't think it looked like this last time. I mentioned it has like a weird like R&D aspect of it to where it randomizes occasionally if no one's been there in a while.
I think that matters.
Here we are. Wall. Watch the wall.
I'm surprised with how well this is holding up.
Oh boy. Yeah, we still never got to see what was past that door. I want to see what's going on
Don't
there.
get too close. Stop. Stop.
Yeah, it was locking.
I bet there's like a severe delay with the controls too.
Deployed. We've reached room 14D. We're now just about to initiate the order stimulus test.
That's still good?
The last one came back good, but I recommend you keep a mask on just to be safe.
We gotta start updating our protection system. I feel like I'm always missing things in this mess.
I haven't driven it back.
Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe they're just conserving power and they put it back in the cart when they get here.
Hey team, this is Mark. You copy?
I'm honestly surprised no one's tried to kill the entities that are in this environment yet. Like, I'm surprised no one's brought a gun in or anything.
Oh, then you better start working on a new one. This one isn't a better view. Remote one. Remember that? And these ones are all fairly even, right? You just have to go on that one.
Just focus on going down center and around those.
What's he got on there?
I believe the car sheets was for today.
Alright, well, that's good to hear. Are you ready to start sending people down? I know we don't have that many hours left before we need to start revamping the material protocols. Double check again on 1, 2, 5, 7, 3 as well. Hey, can I get a hand over here?
Okay, so they're covering up the holes. They'll probably keep like 1 or 2 exposed. The thing is, though, when he filled down that specific hole, it seemed to lead him directly in there. There was only one hole that led there, so each one of those holes may lead to somewhere individually or separately each. Some may be instant death. Some may be like I don't know. That's interesting. Looks like they may be testing them out independently and leaving the good ones open. While Team A assembles a walkway across room 14D, Mark, Blurn, Randall, Tachi, and Marvin Lay camera conduct an initial layout analysis of room 14C. I assume that's the room that's right after that one. Oh, done. There we go.
Pretty similar, but they were just renting that one. Same one as far as I'm concerned, though. Not like I know the difference.
Wouldn't want to be on the other end of that.
You wouldn't want to be on the other end of any gun bargain.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Alright, get your lights on.
So there goes my. That's what I was talking about earlier. Like, where's the weapons?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Standard, this is Mark. We're now beginning our progression into room 14C. Alright, so we're gonna want to stay mostly down the middle, but maybe go around 1 or 2 just to make sure we're not missing anything.
The damn thing in this mouse.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, floor's different. Looks like concrete, what's it called? The stuff they layer over concrete to make it shiny. Epoxy? Yeah, epoxy.
It sounds like it's very realistic, you know, like humans actually talk like this. It's interesting.
With black vinyl trim or wall base. And ceiling looks relatively the same, just tighter, smaller tiles.
It looks like there's another space between the floor types. Huh.
Oh yeah. Guess we can put a tape measure down there again. We got displaced tiles. Yeah. See anything?
No, not really.
Oh, there's a little hole in the back.
Oh yeah.
Is there a wall back there? A wall? Or can't tell what that is.
Well, it just looks like a wall. Huh.
Watch the gun. Sorry.
Is this just the natural state, or did something move these? Yeah, I'm not sure which one I prefer, but right now I'm kind of leaning towards the former.
Yeah, I'd rather that be the natural state.
I believe we've only seen displaced tiles 4, I think it was 4 times before. Not too common.
I wonder if what that signifies.
Guys, I found something.
Yeah?
You gotta look at this. What, is it right over there? Yeah, there's some sort of... No, you're right, this looks handmade. You can't determine that just by looking at it. No, I'm just assuming right now.
Can't see
Either
it.
way, you're right, it does look
Like a
some
map?
kind of map.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it almost looks like...
I think this is over around here, 14C.
Yeah. Yeah, it's,
Team A, come in, this is Mark.
that's the area we came through. That's 14C, and there's 14D.
You think the girl who was filming earlier, that may have been her? Maybe?
Standard, do you copy?
Or maybe the guy from the very beginning?
Repeat, this is Mark, do you copy? Yeah, no, the signal's dead, we've gone too far. We gotta go back.
What? You sure? We're not that far.
Well, that's all the more reason to get...
Well, if we do get back and they say it's just a non-issue and you just come back around, you know, and see what the...
Like crap, what happened? Oh, jeez.
Okay, okay. I don't want to hurt any of you. But I will. If I have to, so please, just move. Just answer my questions and I'll be gone. How many people are out here right now? Down the hall, how many people are out here?
I don't know.
Peter?
Oh, shit.
Marv? Marvin?
Yes, it's me. Is it really you?
Yeah, it's me. It's me.
How? It's been months. We thought you...
I know. That's what they did. They took my life from me, Marv. Everyone thinks I'm fucking dead. My own...
Who's they?
My wife and children think I'm dead.
Can you please put down the gun?
Barbara, just tell me. Did they hold a funeral?
Yes.
This is Team A. Do you read us?
Yes, A-Team, this is Mark, I read you.
Mark, don't.
What are you doing?
We need immediate arms support at room 14C. My team and I are being held at gunpoint by a hostile. I repeat,
Stop.
please send
Don't shoot him.
immediate arms support to room
Stop.
14C.
Don't.
Oh, come. Seemed unnecessary. Get. Did he kill himself, or did he kill... Oh, he killed him, okay. Visually, there was so much going on, I couldn't keep track.
Mark, this is Team A. Do you read us?
A-Team, this is Mark, I read you. What are you doing?
We need immediate arms support at room 14C. My team and I are being held at gunpoint by a hostile. I repeat, please send immediate arms support to room 14C if you're...
Save the... for that panel. It should connect...
Shit, that scared. A good chunk of them right there. Oh, sounds like he may not be dead. He's coughing. Is that him? Probably the guy. What if it actually wasn't him and it was some... Oh, never mind, that's him. So I was like, oh, maybe it's not actually him and it's an entity taking his position or, like, pretending to be him to gain their trust. But no, I think it may just be him. He was going straight up crazy. And understandably, being in a place like that for months. Don't know how he survived food-wise. Or water-wise. They're gonna blast him, though, like... They're probably gonna put him down, and then, because people already assume he's dead, so it won't be a big deal if they kill him. At least in the government's eyes. I mean, even if he does escape, what is his thought process? Like, they know where his wife and kids are. They're gonna use that to draw him out, or he's gonna go directly to them, and then they'll find him that way. I mean, it's like, I get you're not thinking rationally here, but still, I don't know, just kind of dumb. Did he drop the gun? It didn't look like he was holding it anymore.
I'd like to thank you all once again for your patience on this. It has been a stressful 15 hours for all of us here, and while he cannot currently be with us, Dr. Beck sends his apologies regarding the numerous inconveniences caused by our decision to keep you here overnight. Now, it appears that the situation has reached a point of some stability. We're still looking into a few things, but I feel that we can now properly address what occurred without running into speculation. What happened last night should not have happened. Not here, not with us. What occurred was a gross misunderstanding that was the result of some severe information mismanagement. Even now, I believe most of you still have an incomplete idea of what took place last night. Before I fill you in, I need to address the fact that there has been information deliberately withheld from many of you on the project. Now, these choices were not made lightly and were done for only the best of reasons. However, I want to make it abundantly clear that following the events of last night, it has been proven to us that that method of conducting ourselves was not viable. So, I'm coming to you now to correct this mistake and begin delivering the authentic order of events as we understand them. On the morning of March 1st, a team of 4 researchers was sent into the complex to conduct their routine layout analysis. George Levy, Marvin Lee, Ronald McCarthy, and Peter Tench. At around 12:25 p.m., the group realized that they had lost track of Tench while traversing a previously accessed branch of hallways. As you'll recall, this prompted an immediate withdrawal of response back to standard, followed by several days of significant search efforts. However, those ultimately yielded nothing, and as far as any of us were concerned, Tench had simply vanished, leaving no physical trace. Now, for obvious reasons, that wasn't something that we could disclose to the public, so roughly 2 weeks following his disappearance, our security team was forced to put together a more acceptable cause of death that would keep attention away from this institute and provide closure to the family. So that is all close to common knowledge, I presume. Not all of you were with us at the time of the incident, however, you're certainly aware of the effects it has had on our internal procedures over the past few months. Regardless, that was where Tench's involvement in this came to an end. Or, at least, that's what we assumed. Because on May 8th, at approximately 5:30 p.m., a motion alert was sent out from the complex, which was closed off at the time. One of our senior engineers was sent down to assess the situation.
Oh, it really wasn't that big of a time jump either.
And hazard gear, who we were able to identify as Peter Tench. Immediately following this discovery, Tench was moved to a secure room on this floor, where over the following days, a select group of doctors were able to administer a panel of tests in order to determine what had happened to Peter in the 2 months he had been gone. Those tests yielded very little useful information. By all measures, Peter appeared to be in excellent health. However, we were still provided one very useful tool in understanding how the situation unfolded from his perspective. Some of you may recall that on the day of his disappearance, Tench was his team's designated camera operator. Well, when we recovered him, he still had that camera in his possession, and in fact had documented the entire ordeal. The footage will be presented in its entirety later today. However, for the purpose of this discussion, I will only be highlighting key events. This is the hallway where Peter was last seen. They're not in view, but you can hear the others walking behind him. Now, as he approaches the branch on the right here, pay close attention to the audio.
Guys, can you hear this?
wanted to save the discussion for afterwards, but what you just saw is what we believe to be the moment that Peter was instantaneously transported 2 months forward in time. Following that abrupt flash you just saw,
I thought about that was a possibility, but I didn't think they'd actually go that route.
The next 30 or so minutes of the tape follow a fairly panicked Tench as he attempts to navigate his way back to the threshold. He does obviously find his way back. However, the threshold appears not as he knows it, but as it appeared on the date of May 8th. And this ties us back to the moment when we recovered him. So, to summarize, from his point of view, he had only been inside the complex for several hours. So to him, all of the new developments surrounding the threshold were completely foreign. Luckily, though, as I already mentioned, there were people available to manage the situation as it unfolded. And over the course of the following days, we were able to properly sit down with Peter and work with him to gain a collective understanding of what had happened. However, there was still the very significant fact that Mr. Tench was considered legally deceased as a result of the cover story, and reversing that would be no easy feat. He understood this and was willing to cooperate while we looked for a way to reintegrate him without raising suspicion. Unfortunately, though, that process ended up taking quite a bit longer than we had anticipated, and all the while, Peter was sucked out here, waiting idly by. We did our best to keep him engaged, but it is hard to combat the effects of prolonged sensory deprivation on the human brain, and as a result, Peter's mental state took a toll.
That was kind of stupid on their part. They could have taken him out of the back rooms and just put him in a house somewhere.
That he was starting to exhibit a number of behaviors common in patients diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. Though we don't have reason to believe that Mr.
He around a bunch of other scientists or something, so he wouldn't go crazy.
Whatever the case, while he didn't express it outright, from what we could gather, he appeared to have deluded himself into believing that he was still inside some sort of illusion created by the complex, and that we were secretly looking to do him harm. This all came to a head on the night of the 22nd, when, while Tench was finally about to be transferred to a temporary above-ground residence, he broke away from us and, using stolen credentials, forced his way back into the complex, where he would go undiscovered until just last night, when he ambushed and violently attacked Team B in room 14C, leaving Dr. Bloom in critical condition.
Okay, he's not dead yet, that's good at least.
We can presume that during the 2 or so days Tench spent in the complex, he let go of the idea that he could somehow escape through an alternate threshold, but still held on to the belief that all of us here were working to trap him in some way, despite our actions saying exactly the opposite. Immediately after firing a single shot from the Remington 870 to Dr. Bloom's side, Tench fled the scene and headed to the threshold outpost, where he would turn the weapon on several more of you while progressing into standard and through the lower offices. Given the abrupt and chaotic nature of the unfolding situation, it took our security team several moments longer than it ideally should have to figure out what was happening. But thankfully, while Tench was passing through one of the empty labs next to storage, Dr. Maxwell was able to act quickly and managed to disarm him, accidentally discharging the weapon into the ceiling in the process, though. However, Tench still managed to avoid apprehension, fleeing into the maintenance wing and evading our security staff by taking the freight elevator to the surface.
This dude is slick. Like, how is he able to escape all these people?
Played out very badly, given the potential number of witnesses around the building at the time. But luckily for everyone involved, as far as we can tell, Tench was not noticed as he exited the property. Around 5 minutes later, our security team made it to the ground floor and began a thorough sweep in the direction of the hillside where cameras had last observed Tench. Now, there's no easy way to say this other than to just say it.
Did they kill him?
I am terribly sorry to inform you all, but Mr. Tench was found deceased halfway down the hillside. The result of an extreme blow to the head.
What did he do?
It appears that while he was running through some brush, he failed to anticipate a sudden dip in the ground and tragically fell forward into a large rock.
Ow. What a lame way to die.
Circumstances, it was not something any of us could have anticipated or prevented. The tragedy of the entire situation undoubtedly remains, but Dr. Tench, regardless of how troubled he was in his final days, was a brilliant man who gave his all to this project. He would certainly not want us hindering it in his name. What we're doing here is so much bigger than any one person. It is the work of a unified effort, and we need to ensure that that is never lost sight of.
Why are they trying to make this sound like it's like a, what's the word, like a selfless act for humanity? They're just trying to financially gain like infinite storage. That's about it. What, I can't think of the word. Sanctified? I don't think so. They're trying to make it sound like they're doing something good. And it's like, y'all are just trying to make, like, yeah, it's a cool discovery and all that, but in the long run, you're just turning it into a new place to monetize. It's hard to say whether they're like genuine or if they're just like another billion-dollar evil corporation government-funded thing. I don't believe the whole, oh, he just happened to fall and hit his head. Like, that's stupid. They probably killed him or something. I feel like it'd be weird to like make them out to be like not good guys per se, but like not evil people. It just seems weird that they would be. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're just normal people.
2 weeks, mostly in the
I doubt it.
Warsaw, during which time very considerable progress was made. We're narrowing our differences, which have kept us from settling our Lend-Lease debt for 25 years. The good faith which the Soviets would demonstrate by settling the debt would set the stage for a presidential order permitting Exim Bank credits for sales to the Soviets. And it would also open the way for a presidential request of the Congress that the United States.
Preliminary notes on, okay. Alright, we're going back in the past again, November 14th, 1989.
Today is November 14th.
Oh.
It is a Tuesday.
I wonder if that's true, if November 14th and back then was actually a Tuesday.
It is incredibly cold. Hopefully by the time you're watching this, I actually have a decent heating system down here. That'd be nice. Die of hypothermia. Oh, hello, camera. Put these straps are in the bin right now. Just make sure to get the red one, alright? Because the green one reads. 24.
Why does he look so bloated? I do like how there was a narrative going on, though. Like, at first it felt kind of mindless, but there started to be an actual narrative being told throughout. But it seems like it's kind of mildly concluded. I don't know if they're... Obviously, they got more going on. We still got a good chunk of time to go. Not certain where that time is. Oh, we get to see up in the panels. Okay.
There's no insulation on top, and I'm seeing a bunch on the floor above. There's ventilation as well. You see that? You see the vents? Yeah, some of it's insulated, I think. I don't know. I'm not a vent guy. I don't know. Oh, it looks no rust, I think. Huh.
It's more than one floor, and I use that term loosely. We then attempted to cut power to the nearest fluorescent light fixture, a standard troffer. However, we were unable to isolate the power source, and the conduit remained live, despite the absence of any visible external power supply.
Interesting.
The source of electrical current remains unknown at this time.
I'm glad they brought that up. I was wondering.
We carefully isolated the light fixture from its electrical conduit, extracted the troffer from the ceiling, and transported it back inside, back to standard for analysis. And they added a 0.5 meter sample of conduit was also taken, with all exposed wiring safely secured afterwards in the ceiling. So the ceiling tile extracted measures 1.27 meters by 1.14 meters, which is certainly not standard, but it's composed primarily of mineral fiber. It seems normal in composition, has a fissured texture with mild tegular edges. So just after initial analysis, the composition of the tile estimated is around 60% mineral wool, which is fibers of amorphous silicate, usually derived from, I think it's basalt or slag.
Swag?
Around 20% expanded perlite, which is primarily of silicon dioxide and aluminium oxide. And the rest
saying a bunch of made up words.
Unfined mixture of silicate material, some starch, latex polymers, and some organic fibers derived from plant materials. Recycled cellulose, really. But the light troffer housing is made of galvanized steel coated with a thin layer of zinc. Inside, the fluorescent bulbs are non-standard in proportion, most closely resembling T12 bulbs. So the 4 bulbs measure 1.2 meters in length with a diameter of 38.1 millimeters. We're extrapolating here at 351, but that bulb and lasers and the rest contain the following components. Phosphor coating, the calcium halophosphate for converting ultraviolet light to visible light, mercury vapor in a small quantity which facilitates the ultraviolet light emission, argon gas, and again this is all standard for these fluorescent bulbs, but that's an inert gas that assists with regulating the current and really starting the bulbs, and they are connected via a G13 base, which is a standard 2-pin base with 13 millimeter spacing for electrical connection. So the wiring connected to the fixture is PVC insulated copper, which appears standard again.
Okay, I get this is world building, and it's cool to do that. This is incredibly dull.
Again, commonly
Pick it up, please.
It's
I'm
light
dying
diffusion
here.
properties. I mean, it's what we have in the building here.
Yeah,
Very
that's cool.
But
they're going
also
super deep
inspected the
into
ballast,
detail to
which
like
is of the
an
electromagnetic
incredibly
type.
unnecessary degree.
There's some variation in
Maybe I'm
how
just
the
not picking up
manufacturing
on how
now.
important
one
this actually
contains
is.
A laminated steel core and copper windings designed to operate at 60 hertz. So the ballast.
All you gotta
emits a
say is it's
permanent
basically the
120
exact same
hertz
as a
hum.
real world one.
This seems to be the case for the majority, if not all, of the lights in the complex that we've assessed thus far, mostly just through simple curing. But this is due to magnetostriction and core vibration. But the noise may be exacerbated by loose lamination plates or degradation of the insulating potting material over time. So it's definitely an indication that this has been running for a little bit. I mean, despite its age, the ballast is functional. its large proportions suggest it was built for a non-standard space, not something you find in the majority of offices or most commercial spaces, though that's not something I'm too familiar with, truthfully. Now, we did find, so material compositions all seem expected, or we don't know what to expect here. They seem.
I'm like
everything
this
we've looked at
close
so
to just
far,
doing 2 times speed.
rudimentary early testing, but everything seems pretty congruent with what you might expect from one of the troffer lights you could pull out of the ceiling in this building right here. So nothing too strange, but that maybe makes things even stranger. Because we look at these lights, and let me see. I'm taking it. So several labels were marked on various components of the troffer. So on the ballast, we found markings for mark it as a universal ballast, Type A, manufactured in 1975 with serial number A75234X. The troffer itself is stamped 3X432, and that was manufactured in 1973 in Reading, Pennsylvania.
That's kind of interesting that there's
UL listed.
That it's stamped like
and
that
the
at all.
bulbs, were manufactured by Sylvania, and they're marked F40SW. That's soft white, with no visible date information. It's left blank, but it is noted as made in the USA. So, I mean, though outdated in design, the picture appears fully functional. The stable operation of all light fixtures in the subdivision points to a continuous, potentially autonomous power source, which still remains unidentified. We're doing what we can. The materials used are durable with minimal visible wear, suggesting they were built for long-term, possibly indefinite use. So this concludes the initial findings. Further investigation.
That was just so detailed, which honestly isn't bad. That part was not for me. Oh my gosh. It was cool in the end once you get to the conclusion of it, but tighter. We're about to get a Spider-Man lore video.
In the Oklahoma City bar. On our left, you can see the Ferris wheel. Over on the right is the food. Straight ahead is the agricultural barn.
Hey, that time it's actually right. It is actually applause.
Back to the hotel that night and was listening to the footage.
Looks
I realized I recorded a Monsanto exec joking with a DPR manager about a sick kid referring to it as the bug-eyed one. And sure, I like making fun of diseased kids as much as the next guy, but right after that, one of them basically admitted to fault, which, mind you, they aren't doing publicly at all. They said something along the lines of, well, hey, if we accidentally push out the entire county, you might just get that ranch you always wanted. Fucking A, man.
Is this the Kane Pixels, Kane Parson? Is that him? Or is that just some random guy, like an actor? I don't know what the guy looks like, to be honest, so.
Sorry, I think I'm gonna have to call. This is Robbie. I'm a tenant in the upstairs at Fairmont. Yeah, that's me. I'm just calling to ask to see if there's anybody supposed to be checking out the downstairs today. Okay, so no like maintenance or anything?
Yeah.
So his basement's gonna lead into the back room somehow, apparently. Obviously, somehow. It's the same way everyone else is, but still.
Hey!
You think they were gonna respond back, or... It looks like it's pretty well lit down there already.
Someone there?
say I've called the cops. They're on their way. Go down there yourself, you tingle.
Fuck me.
Ah, man. Someone broke the glass. You know, dedication to the bit. I'll give him that.
Hey! Someone here?
I'd grab something as a weapon, man. I was wondering, like, it's so well lit. Why are you trying to turn on a light?
Hey!
What? How's he doing that? Oh no, a chair. I can insinuate something. Never.
Someone there?
What's that? An AC unit? Oh gosh. Hi, a man. I was about to say. So, is this not his house? Like, what is the lore of him being here right now? I'm a little... I thought this was like his home or something, but no. The way he's acting, it doesn't seem to be. He was probably saying, I just yacked over it or didn't register it. Why does he not flip on the lights when it matters? This is a nice basement though. Multi-roomed, well lit, pretty clean for the most part. Just random junk laying about. That's a light switch. Oh gosh, it goes way deeper. I thought he was in front of a door. This one looks more like a dungeon. I know basements are underground and stuff like that, but why are they always designed to be, like, incredibly, like, dingy and dirty? Why do they have to pick the most monotone female voice ever? Oof, getting a bit late. Oh, jeez, don't tell me that, Valentine. I'm looking at a stream. It looks like it's incredibly, y'all are incredibly behind me right now. I don't know what that's about. Sorry, I don't know why it's so delayed. Hopefully that isn't too harsh. Alright. Is that gonna lead them like directly into the back rooms? Oh. Come on. Oh, did you get yoinked into the back rooms? Or pushed through a shelf, apparently. Yeah, it's like he slid. You see how it's like it looked like a slide? Interesting, okay.
For the record,
I did not know this was here.
Not gonna lie, that talking was painful to listen to. Yeah, the constant drawing on of the stupid lights. Good lord, I get it. Super detailed. Boring as crap to watch. Sorry, chat's super delayed with what's going on right now. So there's a major, like I think they just finished up watching the bulbs for some reason. I don't know what's happening. They're just getting to the part to where he's walking into the house. It does a little goof up to where the table is locking that door in, and there's a brick wall behind it, or as a window for some reason.
What the fuck?
Well, that was unnecessary. See, that brick wall looks super cartoony, though. Or, like, imagine this is, like, an AI that got overpowered and somehow was able to, like, 3D print a world, and it's still, like, but it still struggles to, like, properly generate realistic-looking worlds without hiccups here and there. And that's not the actual lore of the Backrooms, because that's just too absurd and a little goofy. But that would be kind of interesting, like something along those lines. That TV. Oh, okay, it's a door. It looks like weirdly small though, don't it? You can bust the window.
Fuck? You're kidding me? Are you serious?
I thought he was about to do it. He bamboozled me. Or maybe he didn't, I just didn't want to show it. Oh. That's scary. It looks like the table got moved. No? Okay. If that's your only option, buddy. Get to crawling. You could have also busted that window if you weren't dumb. I wonder if this is still being filmed in reality, or if this is unreal again.
What the fuck is... Where?
Little microwave. Little window. Does that window have a...
This is so weird.
Their glass? I think you can just crawl through it. I'm not even joking. I think it'd be so fun, like, without the dangers of the monsters and whatnot, just being able to explore an environment like this that just keeps going would be so much fun. Like, even if we never got that, obviously never get that in real life to this insane degree, I'd like to see somebody make, like, a VR game, or at least a PC game that has, like, random generation, but it's not, like, super repetitive random generation, where it's, like, super in-depth and just lets you explore liminal spaces. And you can have a survival mode if they wanted to, but also just an exploration mode.
What kind of place is this?
Who is this even meant for? This is in the... I don't see where this could be above ground.
Interesting. It's the guy just straight up being there. See that? That like leads into the normal Backrooms again. Yeah, I was like, it's blocking the doorway.
It's there. Oh.
Yeah, I thought there'd be a door, but now it's just a hole in the wall. What if the entity that invented this environment put that there thinking it was supposed, like, that's just a door. Like, oh, put a door here, and it's like, but it's an enormous shelf that just kind of looks like a door. Yeah, I'm leaving that one. Probably because, again, like I said, the water would be too difficult to deal with animation-wise. But I don't know, I think it'd be cool.
I don't fucking like this.
I was half expecting that door to shut on him. Dude, I would stay where that window is. See if I can, like, stack furniture to get up there or something. I don't know. Hey, crap.
Okay.
Bunch of chairs just stacked up, blocking some doorways. Is that the government door that they blocked off? Oh, there's a sign right there. What's that say? Notice. Oh, come on. I want to see that. It looked like, it kind of looked like a pool sign. Like it was like, no running, no diving, that kind of thing. No lifeguard on duty. It's that little black square. It was so dingy. Got that gross piss yellow look to it. Coming in the world, or is that for us? What is that? Something like that. I saw something in that hallway. Is there a soccer ball right there? Is that just a pile of crap? I think it's a soccer ball. There's all. Oh. Ooh,
I'm trying to leave. I don't want any trouble.
And they just do the foxy jump scare. He's so stupid. Dude, shut that door behind you. There you go. I think you'd actually be smart enough to do it. Hate that about anything hard, to where someone shuts the door and then just stares at it for a few minutes. Like, no, move, shut it and get booking. Oh, come in. I think it's slowly opening.
Hello? Hey!
Yeah, take that door. You haven't gone there yet. Oh. You can get some of the shelves out there and you can climb up to the roof and break the glass window, maybe. I'd go left, yeah. Ooh, red. I may go right, actually.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Like the world doesn't exist. Oh. Like the world is like being eaten or something almost. It looks like it's dissolving. Oh, this place looks familiar. Kind of. Imagine what it is the entity that lives there just doesn't like these people swearing, and that's why it's chasing them down. It's like, I don't like you saying such potty mouth words. I'm gonna end your life for it. Oh, it's a chimney. Not chimney, fireplace. Not a great looking fireplace either. Oh, that lamppost scared me. Oh, they started playing music. See, this is the kind of subliminal stuff I like. Not subliminal, liminal. Oh. He turned the lights off. Oh gosh. See, that's where there'd be a pile of poo on the floor. If I was there. Like cool liminal spaces that are just like eerily, like they're supposed to be familiar, but they're not. Like a park. Like, yeah, that's like familiar, but it clearly doesn't belong there, and it's like plasticky. Like it's supposed to be like the furniture. It's like supposed to be a showcase of like a furniture store almost. Furniture store. Just being able to create something like this is interesting. Like, how do you have the mind to form such funky architecture without it looking artificial, you know? Like, but it's still, it does look artificial, but it's like unintentionally artificial. That's got to be hard to do, to make it come across that way well and not feel forced. Oh, open door. Always a good sign. Kitchen. I wonder if there's any food in that fridge that he could survive off of. Oh, there's the sky again. He could probably reach up there. He's intelligent about it. There's literally a ladder right there for him. Which could be coaxing him to get close to it so he could attack him. Okay, he was smart. Look at that. What is that? Like a... Oh, no. What was that? What the crap was that? It looked like a leathery bag of some sort. Like a leathery skin... Oh, no. Fan like that would literally do nothing. I don't think that would blow any wind down. Oh, it's in Chinese, I think? It said 2022. I don't know if that was Chinese or Japanese. Could have been Korean, but I'm not too familiar. I can't see it too well. So bright. I think that's an exit. See if you can just walk through that. Like, I know he may not understand the walk through the environment thing, but there was an exit sign. He could have just walked into that and it may have taken him home. I would not be standing looking over that. I'd get on my stomach and look over. What the heck is that? Right, throw something down there. Get a feel for how deep it is. Like a bunch of radio equipment. Maybe you could try and contact someone. Dude, you should turn your camera on. Yeah.
Radio check. Does anyone copy? Radio check, radio check. Do you copy? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Does anybody copy? Yes. 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 All right.
Maybe this is just looking too deep into it, but you notice how almost like besides the floor itself, nothing is really dusty or looks like it's been untouched for a very long period of time. Again, that could just be a matter of like the entity not fully understanding. This is like my own created lore. I don't know if any of this is factual, but like it makes you think like it doesn't understand that dust lays on places other than just the ground. You know, like oh, dust is on the shelves and on the radios that haven't been touched in years and stuff like that. A drum set. That pink. Okay. That's not what I expected. Yeah, it looks like an RC car right there. Oh crap. What is that? Oh gosh. Dude, what? Why would you start crawling as your first instinct? Guess it works, but still. Am I gonna stop it? Okay, that may. For a short period. I think you may be trapped. No. Oh, okay, there's a pair of set of stairs. Is that a bug? Is that, hold on, was that a portrait of a political dude? I don't want to say for certain because I don't want to be wrong. Oh, what up? What up, Bod? Coming pretty, we're pretty deep into it. It's getting weird. I am playing The Sims. Ah, yes. Another liminal space game right there. Honestly, I feel like the world of The Sims would be kind of scary. Just from the ideas of being able to go swimming and someone removes the ladder from you and you drown because of it. Oh, it's getting blue and yellow. My way to playing The Sims is more scary than this. No, I 100% believe that. That don't surprise me in the slightest. I know what kind of person you are. Menace to society. And to Sim-society. Oh, what the crap? What's that say? Backwards. Big red neon lights. It says till? Oh, maybe not. Oh, it looked like it was a neon sign. Oh, it just goes off into the red void. That's scarier, honestly. Crap. I did not expect the story to stay this long with this one dude who seems pretty insignificant to the grander side of the story. Like, the foundation has just been kind of, or async has just been kind of, like, abandoned, it seems. Of their overall story so far, at least. Like a enormous red suburban neighborhood with a city right beside it. Just a heads up, Odd. I think stream is having major delay to where you may be really behind on what's going on and what I'm doing. Or what I'm seeing. I'm not sure if it's caught up yet or not. Yeah, it looks like you guys are still a good bit distance away from where I am. So if you're not getting a response to me, that's from me, that's why. Oh, hold on. I think they're in a familiar location. Maybe? Probably not, actually. There's that weird little block right there for them for. So, oh, okay. It is familiar, just not where I thought it was. See, that's such a weird little detail to include that little block right there for no reason. But it adds to it because it's such a pointless addition to include. The funny thing is, Odd, I can't see that emoji. It's just a black square for me. It's not showing up on my end. I don't think YouTube supports it. Cardboard cutout of... Okay. Not what I thought it was. A caveman for some reason.
Okay.
Last thing I expected. I was half expecting the caveman to be like, kind of like the weeping angels from Doctor Who. Like, it teleports closer to you when you're not looking at it. There's a really weird emoji. I don't even have it on my keyboard. That's even weirder that it's not showing up. Because if it's a YouTube, you can screenshot it and send it in the Discord server if you want. Oh, that kind of stressed me out for a second there. But you can see it on my pinned tweet on my alt account, or I will send it up to you on how you want to do it. Doctor Who, more like Dr. Doo-Doo. Haha. Because the show sucks now. That's the joke. This reminds me of Marceline's house from Adventure Time. Like, just the weird, like, abandoned house in a weird location thing. The way the world is, like, mildly lopsided, and there's, like, smaller holes. That's kind of interesting. There's stuff being dragged in or out of it. I think out. What in the world is that? Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Huh. Don't know what to make of that at all, actually. It's like there's a blood splatter there. Dude, I don't know. After seeing the blood splatter on the hole and the dude halfway through the ground, I don't think I'd want to go in there. Probably turn around and look elsewhere. Maybe that's just me having basic survival instincts, though. Who knows? Weird that it does random cutoffs like that. I think that's like to indicate that it's going on to the next episode, but never sure. Footsteps. It's weird to me that they haven't bothered to look in the kitchen or the fridges once just to see if there is any food to survive in here. Because, like, the other guy, the only reason he survived is because he got teleported into time. It wasn't a matter of survival. Like, for a long stretch of time, he just got he got time traveled. They're telling how long this guy may be here. I would be checking fridges and stuff because there doesn't seem to be no end so far. I also may just be saying that because I'm hungry right now. I had a weird assortment of just whatever I could find in the house. Food. What is that black thing sticking out of the ground right there? It may just be a sock. No, it's sticking out. Oh, it's like a boot. It's like F. That's weird. Okay. Kinda sounds like there's a TV in there. I'm gonna go ahead and do the YouTuber spiel real quick. If you are enjoying this, do me a quick favor. Like the video, share it with friends, comment, leave a mean one or a nice one, up to you, don't matter to me. It helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Look, there's a talking fish on the wall. Just gonna do that spiel real quick, it helps me out, so. Also subscribe if you haven't. I never bring up the subscribe like I should.
Well, you know, it would be helpful if you could come on Wednesday and have a look at the place.
It just sounds like basic mundane speak.
You gotta get out here sooner or later, because time is not in our hands here. The clock's ticking, right? The price is going.
Hello?
Hold on, sorry. I think someone's outside. Someone out there?
I'm sorry. I don't know where I am. I need help.
You're on private property. You need to leave.
I'm trying, okay? I don't want to be...
This is the guy who keeps coming around here trying to talk to my boys?
What? No. My name is Robbie, sir. I'm not trying to cause you any trouble. I'm just lost.
My family's trying to sleep. Leave or I'm calling the police. If you really need help, the station's a quarter mile down the road.
Listen, I can't. I've been walking for like 9 fucking hours, man. Where the hell are we? I can't even see you. Actually, do call the cops. That's fine. Just please help me out here.
Tape recorder's got a crazy battery life and a whole lot of film to be walking for 9 hours.
Where are you?
What?
Where the hell are you? I just looked outside and I don't see you.
I'm not... I'm in, like, a living room.
Oh, he's talking to the other side.
Fish on the wall.
What? What? Is it some kind of game you're doing? Are you having a laugh over this?
I'm not. I'm not. It's just, it sounds like you're on the other side of this wall, but this door goes nowhere.
That's scary.
Are you in my walls?
What? I don't know where I am. I've been trapped in this goddamn hell building for hours, and you're the first actual person I found. So can you please just, I don't know, get a hole in the...
Oh. For a second I thought the video crashed.
How is this possible? I can hear you, but...
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just need to go home.
Why can't you leave?
I just told you there's no fucking exits or anything. This place keeps going on forever. Can you just show me where the exit is and I'll be out of here?
Okay, alright. Alright, listen, we're having some of the wainscoting here redone. I can open up the wall here, it's still loose. But I need you to move slowly, alright?
Thank you.
Come out with your hands first. I want to see your face. And we'll take things from there.
Thank you. I think it's...
What the fuck? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Oh gosh, what the heck? I knew something was gonna happen, but I wasn't thinking that. He gets just get Thanos snapped?
Harry, what happened?
No, that was too peaceful of a death. That was more of an explosion, like the shadow of his body was splattered on a wall. I forget what that's called, but that's like a thing to where it like paints the silhouette of a body as the bomb explodes. It happened in Iron Man 3. I think it happens in real life too, but I'm not certain. I am fortunate. Oh, who's this?
It's been a while.
Oh, okay, same guy.
It's been a little while. I was thinking I'm running out of time to talk to a lawyer about my job. I keep thinking about this moment when I was like 7. It was at that park back home when the windmill thing with the face used to scare me.
Battery's about to die.
The sky was... I don't remember the sky.
It was blue and had clouds. About it.
Gary and Linda were there. You were there. I think you just got that orange bike that got stolen.
Wait, what?
One of your friends were there. I can see your faces so clearly. I just want to go home. I just want to go home.
You, Gary, come home. No, sorry. You, Sandy Cheeks. I just want to come home.
for all the stuff that I did and said. It's gonna fix.
Oh, there it goes. It died. And so did he, or he at least went schizo. Oh.
No, I don't like this, and you shouldn't either. What are you trying to get out of this, Marvin? We're on the same side, for God's sake. I don't disagree that things were handled poorly, but please, can you try to have a little perspective here? Handled poorly.
Don't worry, the walls are... I'm talking to you as well. I'm inside your walls right now.
And you can't tell me for a second that the United States Department of Energy didn't have the resources to fix things. Are you kidding me?
Neither you nor I know exactly what happened, and frankly, it shouldn't be something that concerns us. Look, I know you appreciate how lucky we are to be a part of this project. It's not worth dying on this hill.
Yeah, but what if next time it's you? Huh? Or me?
Marv, come on.
Yeah, you want to put me down like an animal over a minor fucking hiccup? Give a speech at my memorial?
Yep, I was right.
It's not cost-effective, George.
Evil government company situation. They killed him. He didn't die by accident.
Nobody wants a repeat of what just happened. Listen, I know how stressful this is, but the best thing you can do now is just take a couple weeks off, give yourself a chance to process, and, you know, that'll show them that we can handle these kinds of things.
Yeah. Sorry, I know, you're right. I think I just had to get that out of my system. I don't know what that was.
No, please, I get it. I think it's the right call. You gotta keep pushing forward, okay?
Like the guy from Meet the Robinsons says. We never did get to see what was past that door, I don't think. Hopefully they're about to show that, but I don't know.
Oh, hey.
Hey, have you had a chance to look around back here yet?
No, not yet, but I'm seeing it now.
Okay, cool. Wait here for a second. I want to show you what we found down the hall in just a moment.
That black hole on the right looked kind of familiar.
But I think they're bonding together enough that it should come out chunkier.
Oh, weird. This is even...
the texture.
Ugh. This is even stranger than I thought.
But I want to make sure that
Like a texture glitch in a game.
Try up, down, this one, down, let's try that.
What was making that guy on the other side freak out so hard, though? Because he made it seem like he was seeing, like, the portal to hell or something.
Well, Mark didn't say anything about it flowing in a specific direction, but he did say that it was, remember, pretty horizontal in nature. It was stretching off around the corner. So the pattern seems to align pretty closely to what he illustrated.
Yeah, so wait, this is the room you guys already cleared?
Yeah, so we went around and checked it out earlier. It's a dead end. There's some dips in the floor that I would recommend you avoid. We haven't checked those yet, but all signs point to it being safe. So venture at your own peril.
Oh.
I think you'll be fine.
I always love it when stuff like this is just, like, halfway through the ground for some weird reason. It's such an interesting thing to look at. I wonder if that's where that...
You weren't kidding, this is interesting.
Yeah. I'd be scared to walk in there in fear of, like, my foot halfway getting through the ground or something. Just a little chair. Oh, come on. I hate it when they do that. Okay, well, I can't... What a weird way to end it. Oh, what's happening? Alright, well. Y'all, I guess that was it. Thank you so much. Let me. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching through that with me. I'm gonna kind of talk a little bit here, just to let stream catch up, because I think there was a bit of a delay. I don't think it's too bad, but just so it's, you know, there for the VOD for people who want to watch through this again, or watch through it for the first time, whatever. Anyways, that was pretty good. It was slow. It was a little less like involved than I thought it would be. It was a more, I don't say artsy, but I guess it would be artsy. It did not have a straightforward storytelling. It wasn't as straightforward as I was expecting it to be. I thought it would have a more direct way of telling the story. But even if it wasn't direct, it was still really solid. I liked it. I'm excited to see the movie still. Yeah, not sponsored. I like, look at me. It's obviously not sponsored, but I'm gonna say it anyways. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm hoping it's as solid as that was. Like, it's directed by the same guy, so it's gonna have some level of quality. Hopefully that one's a little more, I hate to say it because like it's gonna come off as lame, but I hope it's a little more streamlined, you know, a little bit more consumable. It doesn't feel like an art project almost. It feels more like an actual story with plot, and just based off the trailers, I think it more than likely will be. But I'm just saying that, just saying that. I'm excited for it though. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. So you guys have a good, oh, you know what, will this, yes it will, thank goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me and watching the movie. Make sure to leave a like or a dislike. Well, don't do a dislike, dislikes don't help me, but leave a like, leave a comment, nice or mean, those help me either way, I don't care. Subscribe if you haven't for some weird reason. I don't know what you're doing if you haven't subscribed already. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe. Send this video to friends who you think would want to watch this before the movie comes out. You can send it to them, but they don't want to watch it by themselves. You know, some people don't like watching horror stuff by themselves, but having watched alongside with me, then they can watch it alongside with me. That makes it a little easier on them, you know? Just an idea. I'll go ahead and cut it here. Stop blabbing. All right, adios, fellas. Thank y'all so much. Go drink water. Go poop.